ladies and gentlemen, so y'all already know I had to do a quick walkthrough. I'm going to actually break it down. I'm going to go to some watches, man, but I'm over here at the Islander spot. Y'all know what I came for, but I had to do a quick walkthrough, man, so we're going to get a closer look to everybody here. Of course, it's Islander watches, man. There's a lot of folks who just want to get in here and get a close-up of the man right there, as you can see, chilling. What's up, man? Let's get some up close.
Excuse me, I'm
no,
sorry.
you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. So we finally get to see, it's one thing watching it on YouTube, but this is another actually seeing the watch in person. And I was looking at this particular piece.
It feels good
Watch is
too.
nice.
Yeah. I would say probably the articulation on this one.
That watch is,
Thank you.
but I had to see the Port Jefferson in person. I was considering this piece, and this is the color I was considering. This particular one right here, I had to see it up close. That's nice. I think that may be the one. That may be the one. But okay, guys. My overall goal was to get through this whole event in like 2 hours. I failed, but the first place I really wanted to look at was the Christopher Ward. Now, there has been a number of YouTubers and content creators that covered this watch. And if you were to go outside of a main brand, a big box brand, this is the watch that so many people have recommended. I had to see for myself, because sometimes I don't take a YouTuber's word for it. You know, sometimes I feel like watches are overhyped. But I'm telling you, from what I saw on this watch right here, hands down one of the most beautiful watches I've ever seen. When I get this watch, I tell you, I would like to have this one. But there's so many different watches within Christopher Ward's lineup that I would definitely go to. Now, their prices range somewhere between $900 all the way up to like $2,300. Being somebody that likes to collect multiple watches, I thought to myself, okay, because of the price point, I'm used to spending under $1,000 for watches, but I would definitely collect multiple Christopher Ward timepieces, because this one in particular, titanium, lightweight, and as you see right here, he pressed the crown and it comes out, you set the time and then you press it back in, keep the crown from being bumped and all that other stuff, man. I thought that this was an amazing design. But go check out Christopher Ward's website. There's a moon phase that you guys just have to see this watch. I stopped by the Formix exhibit, and I can tell you I was highly impressed. One, the designs drew me in, you know, when I walked past it. Now, I know that there's a hype about this watch on social media. There's people that say, hey man, this is the watch to get. However, when you think about the price, because they range as well, they're above $1,700, some of these pieces, but they're cost certified. That may not mean much to some people, but this is a legit watch. And in comparison to some of the big box brands, when you get, I don't even have to name them, but when you get into cost certification, that's actually, I mean, it's pretty cheap in comparison to other brands. And then this one right here, carbon, forged carbon, this watch, this line right here, the Essence, was amazing. He explained a lot to me and just educated me, and I do appreciate them taking the time for this.
There's a couple of tricks to the watch as well. See those 4 screws here?
Yeah.
You think they're just like decorative or visually pleasing part of the watch, but it's actually a functional part of the watch. The whole watch is built in kind of 2 cases, an inner case that holds the movement and an outer case that's connected with the strap. Only connected with those 4 screws, because behind those screws are springs. And the effect it does is a
So it's like an anti-shock type of system.
Anti-shock, and also when I wear the watch on my wrist, I can use that with a stainless steel model as well. It's the same model, just in a different material. I wear it, and you can see when I bend my wrist, especially
It
when it gets a
flexes
little
with
bit hotter, it flexes with the movement of my wrist. Remember carbon fiber composite case, ceramic bezel, but also a deployant buckle that's being made in-house. Same material, carbon fiber composite, it closes, and you can fine adjust.
Get out.
Let me put that so you can see how the hole disappears, because it's basically you're jumping from one hole to the other without having to take off the watch and release. And the whole thing works while you wear the watch on the wrist. Smaller, larger.
That's impressive. That is impressive. So you, ladies and gentlemen, you see what you're getting. You're getting your money's worth on this watch, man. This is an amazing timepiece. That was a great display, man. I like that. Thank you so much. Now, unfortunately, I didn't have as much time as I wanted to when it came to these different ones. So like this Atlantic, I've never heard of this brand, and I didn't even get a chance to actually talk to them because I was rushing through. But this is one thing I do want to point out. Look at the watches. I mean, I got a chance to actually look at them and touch them, feel them and stuff like that. And craftsmanship with the price, I think is amazing. And when it comes to watches like this, I feel that, you know, I typed these names in YouTube search engine, and what YouTube recommended for me were YouTubers that I've never seen before. They got like a smaller following, and I didn't see too many of the big YouTubers talking about this, which just leads me to say this. All of the big brands like Patek Philippe, AP, Rolex, Omega, these are always being displayed. And people like me that want to see what's alternatives, what else is out there, I would never have known about this if, you know, I've never been introduced by other collectors. So I do want to, you know, give a shout out. I actually, before I forget, I actually got a chance to meet Random Rob, for those guys that follow him. Awesome guy. If you ever run into him at a show, walk up to him, holler at him, man. And dude is legit. He's not funny acting. As far as microbrands is concerned, you do have some that may mirror some of the big brands and may pay homage to watches that you're familiar with. But look, Gerald Genta said, if you're not being copied, then what are you doing out here? Not word for word, but you guys get the gist of it. Now, I got a chance to meet some amazing people. This particular watch brand right here, the Stella, I really like the dial on this watch. It's a standout. It's not trying to be anything else. This particular watch was amazing. And then I met the designer. She is amazing as well.
You can pull off anything, no matter what, how you see it.
Yeah, that's true enough. That's true enough.
How you guys doing? Yes, I have.
And what did you say earlier? This was 2 and some? Did you say this was 2 and some?
I'm sorry, I can't.
2.
The price?
Yeah.
13. 12.85. 12.85 on a strap, 13.85 on a bracelet.
That's really nice. I like that. So I guess you design everything, right?
I am a designer of the brand.
That's what a real designer looks like right there. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't able to get everything, and I needed more time. And I tried to get this done in 2 hours. I'm at this point, at this actual exhibit, I'm at 1 hour and 20 minutes over. So I still got to see some amazing watches. I saw some amazing displays. Guys, be prepared for a live. I'm doing a follow-up of everything that I've experienced, and I'm going to try to give you guys as much as I've learned, all right? Learn some new, listen, I've never heard of this company, but be on the lookout. There's some new content coming. If you made it this far in the premiere, thank you so much. But the one takeaway I want to give you guys before you cut out is community, family. That stuff matters. Look at this right here. All of these people, it didn't matter what color you was, what your political views were. None of that mattered. All I know was there's amazing people there. Everybody was so courteous and kind. It's just a beautiful scene, man. Everybody just came together because we have a love for watches. It's one thing we can agree on. So, to the next lightning strike, y'all be blessed.